This is surprisingly hard to make these videos and not sound like an idiot. So this is take 3. Let's see if I can do it. I'm a cranial sacral therapist, and what that means is people come to me, they lay on a massage table, I help calm their energetic body, starting at their hips, their stomach, their diaphragm, their heart, their throat, and then their head area. And we always start down at the hips because that is where people carry their feelings of being safe. And I take them back to when they were children and ask the question, what did it feel like to be you as a child? And it is shocking to me, man or woman, doesn't matter the age, how quickly people start to cry and can oftentimes barely even really talk because they're crying so much right in the very beginning. And it's because when you think of how it felt to be a child and you feel safe and someone saying it's okay to express not the part of it that was wonderful and magical and how you had parents who loved you, even though a lot of times people, also have parents that didn't maybe treat them super kindly. That's a very normal experience to have. We want to make it feel like it was okay. And so, we now know as adults, our parents tried the hardest that they could. But it doesn't matter because somewhere in you, there is still a child that was hurt, that didn't feel safe, even if you had a really good childhood, that misunderstood things, that didn't totally understand what was going on, and they didn't want the world and their parents to be so scary, so they said, I'm wrong, I'm bad. And that's just what kids do. It's just normal. And then we carry that around with us our whole lives. And those very first beliefs we made about ourselves and what was wrong with us and why things went well or why things didn't go well is how we still continue to see life. And by the end of this process, people are talking about their life now and what is going right or what is going wrong and what is hard for them. And all of those same problems have the same root as those problems that child experienced that they talked about in the very beginning. It's the same thing. If when they were a child, they felt like they weren't important, then their relationships now in their life, they feel like they're not important. If when they were a child, they learned to protect themselves by hiding from people, then in their relationships now, they hide from people. And the reason I'm saying this is because there's a very beautiful, simple solution. When you're feeling triggered, when you're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, sad, heartbroken, scared, notice that it is not you as an adult that feels that way. It is a smaller part of you. And if you get still, you'll realize that it is oftentimes a very young you who doesn't know that they have grown up and that those old ways of feeling and being and internalizing things don't work anymore. The you now knows that. But when you're triggered, you're not using that part of your brain or emotional body or awareness or maturity. You're in a different part of you. So find that pain in your body. It might be in your heart. It might feel like butterflies right here in your diaphragm. It might make you furrow. It might make your shoulders go up. It might make your stomach feel really queasy. Wherever it is, find that pain, close your eyes, and just breathe and focus on the way it feels in your body. And it might honestly get really extreme. It might feel really intense for a second. But breathe in. I know I'm breathing in. Breathe out. I know I'm breathing out. I'm safe right here. If you're not safe, then obviously you need to remove yourself from the situation. But if you're safe, then tell yourself you're safe. And then see that emotion or that tightness in your body as a small child. Not you, but as a small child. And tell that emotion, that feeling, that tightness, 4 statements, 4 simple statements. First, you say, I love you. I'm so sorry. I forgive you. And thank you. As you do that and continue to breathe, you will help to release that emotion outside of you. You will help to tell that younger version of yourself that it's safe, it's okay, that it's understood, that you're not the same little scared child anymore. And this is where healing really begins. It starts in your body, and then as you continue to tell your mind over and over again that you're listening and that it's okay and that you're safe, you'll retrain your mind when your body feels triggered to be safe and to be okay. And then that will retrain your body when it could get triggered to not get triggered so easily.